What's going on YouTube? This is Ancap24, and in today's video we're going to have a little bit of fun with a unique play design that we're going to bring back a little bit of the old school flair of makeshift screens. In the past you had the ability to hot route on screens. It was a little bit of a fun, unique way that we all made different play designs out of, pulling players and blocking wide receivers, and they kind of took that out in the years past. Doing my labbing, I found a play out of the single back wide deep trips that does allow you to do a little bit of hot route on it, and this is that bubble screen play. It's only found in the Dolphins and Broncos playbooks, but if you guys go ahead and find a different play in your playbook that you could also hot route on, please let us know. That way we can kind of share the knowledge. I didn't go through each playbook, but I did go through all the Dolphins playbooks, and this was the only one that you could hot route on a screen. So there is a use for this, and I've been using it ever since I found it. About a day and a half ago, and I'm having some fun with it against people that over blitz the cover 2, okay? Whether that is the DB Fire 2 out of the $326, something like linebacker strike 2, something like 335, where they're sending both the corner and the same linebacker on the left side, something to where you feel that there's only 2 linebackers left in the middle of the field, and they're setting some heat, right? So I'm going to show you DB Fire 2 because that's probably the most popular ones that you're going to see. Let's show you how we like to use this play design. So what we like to do on this is we want to take advantage of their aggressiveness and let their players come to us, right? So on something like this, we're just going to let them come in, right? And I'll just spread the line, and it's really not a big deal. I want them to get to us, right? And what we're going to do from an offensive standpoint, we're going to put the Y on a streak. We're going to take this RB and we're going to swing him left. And then we're going to take this B, motion him in, and put him on a drag, okay? So the idea is that the drag is going to help us be a blocker up the field. The X is already going to be a blocker, and then the Y is going to drive off the players that are in his area, basically giving us about 4 or 5 yards worth of room to work. Typically speaking, I'm going to get about 5 to 7 yards. Sometimes if I catch the blocks right, I got 15, 20 yards. This isn't one that I've taken to the house by any means, but the play design is really to try to get your opponent to say, I've got to make adjustments. I can't send the house all the time. This is going to be something that I'm going to be able to mix in, once or twice a game just to kind of keep them a little bit honest, right? So here's the play. What we're going to do is we're going to let everybody come in. We're going to throw it to this player, and you're going to see here that we're going to have the good ability to kind of set up our blocks and get some really good yards. It's very much so a glorified halfback, toss type deal. You're going to see this time I left the tight end in, so basically I'm keeping tight. I know that I'm going to be throwing this, so I don't have to get too much depth, right? So you can see here that I'm allowing my player over here to get behind that the wide receiver. Once the guy catches the ball, the wide receiver's in a spot to touch it. You can see that we were able to go and get our drag to go up the field, and we were able to get this funneled here. We're at the 10-yard mark now, and we get about 15 yards as far as the play design. So let's go ahead and show it to you again, just so you can see, basically the way it works. I do like it best on the short side of the field. I feel like that's just something that gives me the best opportunity to have the wide receiver drive everybody back. In the sense where we have to the wide side of the field, I think that the guy just doesn't get as much of influence on those players. So we'll try it again. Let's go ahead and press these guys. This time I'm going to, crash my D-line out. I'll definitely quarterback contain. I'll do something like this where this is kind of a popular thing right now. Move this guy in, and I'll even I won't block blitz anybody. I'll just leave it that way. But you can see it this way right here. And again, what you're going to see is these guys are going to come in. We want them to come in. Now we're setting up our blocks, and we're going to get ourselves a good 8 to 10 yards. It's just one of those plays, again, that you just want to keep people off balance and say, you know what, I didn't expect that. It's usually a free 8 to 10 yards the first time you do it against a player that is in that type of defensive style. Now, the last thing I'm going to show you here, keep this video pretty short, is that, if somebody is doing something like this where they're taking the middle third, it's even going to be a little bit better for you. Why? Because that guy's getting driven off naturally, right? Where they're sending the house and they're saying, I'm trying to get there, and they're going to roam with that vertical hook underneath by themselves. I do feel like that's going to be even a better option for you. And I just want to make sure that you see, if people are doing that, then you're going to obviously see that you're going to have a lot more opportunity to get more yards on it, right? So here we go. Guys coming hot, throw this ball here, and you're basically setting up your blocks again and getting yourself about 10 to 15 yards. Again, guys, it's not a world beater that's going to get you a one-play score, but it does have its use. It does have its satisfaction, to be honest with you, when you are able to have this play design in mid-game and you kind of catch them off guard for 8 to 10 yards. It does feel, fun. That's one of the elements that you want to have in Madden. If you can't have fun with the game, then it's something that you need to really analyze, the reason playing it. And when you have fun plays, this is one that I'm enjoying. So I felt like at least I should bring it to you all, and that way you guys can incorporate it in your game. I want to say thank you for everybody that has watched this video all the way to the end. We do appreciate your support. If you got something useful out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It does really help us grow our channel. If you're new to our channel and haven't seen one of the videos that are on your screen right now, go ahead and check it out for some great Madden content. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.